Welcome back to Gear Check Games. This is episode 10 of our Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes playthrough. We have managed to get through being tortured twice, and now we're just kind of waiting on our old buddy Otacon to come save us.
Well, guess
We've
this is
radioed
the
in
life
for...
now.
Wait, what?
Come here often, DARPA chief.
I wonder what he's got in his pockets.
I always seem to find you lurking around in this room or cell.
Yeah, like, the only times he's ever encountered the DARPA chief have been in prison cells.
Guys, I realize
forgot
this
about
is the
this.
dead cell.
I get it.
I don't deserve oxygen for that, but you know, I don't
Oh,
make
yeah.
that call.
She uses the
She tells
controller.
you to put the...
Yeah,
Is she
another clever way
Psychomantis?
that Metal Gear Solid integrates the hardware into like the game experience. They tell you to put the controller on your arm, and they vibrate it to like relax your muscles after you have to button mash all those times. And on the PS1 version, it is very much appreciated because, like we mentioned, that version is just straight up brutal.
Thanks, Naomi. She's looking out for Snake after all.
Yeah.
By the way it's delivered, I feel like they added in the controller thing as like an afterthought because it's like it goes straight from like, ooh, that feels good, nanomachines are neat, to Naomi, I need you to help me.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was more natural in the Japanese version.
Oh yeah, this is one of the few times that like they talk about Big Boss like as the person, not just like give us his corpse.
Oh yeah, well wasn't this the game that retconned Big Boss into Snake and Liquid's like, well, dad, quote unquote? Because as far as I know, in Metal Gear 2, there's no mention of Big Boss being like Snake's father.
Snake's just supposed to be like a soldier guy in Metal Gear 1 and 2.
Uh-huh.
So Solid started the weird crazy plot lines.
Well, yeah, the retconning at least.
Yeah.
Although I guess you could view Metal Gear 2 as a retcon before Phantom Pain came out, because Big Boss is in it after being, you know, pretty definitively killed in the original Metal Gear.
Well, yeah, like I know in 4, like Big Boss is all like he's supposed to be all burned up and crispy from where you like lit him on fire in Metal Gear 1, but he's just like strolling around like nothing ever happened. Like, how did they fix him up?
Well, no, the one from, I mean, sorry to get into Phantom Pain spoilers here, but I don't really care. But the Big Boss in Metal Gear 1.
That's how you know someone's played through all of Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
Don't do it, folks. Save your time. You can play through like 5 other good games in the time it takes you to just complete the story of Phantom Pain. But like the Big Boss in Metal Gear 1 is Venom Snake. And the Big Boss in Metal Gear 2 is like the real Big Boss that, you know, you don't play as in Phantom Pain.
Yeah. Spoilers.
I'm so glad that we had an entire I'm so glad that we had an entire like AAA $80 million game devoted to explaining why an 8-bit pixel villain comes back in a later game after being killed.
It's like no one was asking for that clarity, but thanks.
Well, maybe some people they're idiots.
Didn't the NES version of Metal Gear 2 have him come back as like a cyborg?
You know what? I have never played Snake's Revenge. I don't know. I just think the title is really funny.
See, I like that better than the clones or the decoy options. Cyborgs are cool. Oh yeah, this is where they're also talking about Gray Fox.
Yeah.
About how Gray Fox kind of mentored Snake when he was in Zanzibar Land. I guess Gray Fox is in Metal Gear 1 or 2.
He's in both of them, but in the second one is the one where you actually fight him. I think in the first one, they send Gray Fox to Outer Heaven before Snake, and he's the one who he gets captured. And the last transmission that they get from him is him tipping them off to the existence of Metal Gear.
Yeah, pretty much.
But then in the second one, he's actually like allied with Big Boss, and you have to battle him. Well, I mean, as told in this conversation.
Yeah, you have to, you have a hand-to-hand combat encounter with him in a room where the perimeter is lined with landmines.
Naomi, you're a
Jeez.
scientist. Did you really just say that your fate is determined by your DNA?
She's been saying that Snake is predisposed to violence because of his genetics, and I don't think that's very PC to say.
Doesn't sound like much of a scientist to me, if you ask me.
He's part lion. He's
Oh,
predisposed
Johnny,
to hunt
oh
things.
no.
You're predisposed to diarrhea because of your genes. I'm pretty sure that's actually
Yeah,
true for Johnny,
that is
though.
actually true.
I'm trying to get the perfect spin going while I'm waiting for Otacon to rescue me. What else am I supposed to do in here?
This is one of my favorite pastimes in Metal Gear Online, too.
Just get the
Wait, can you
perfect
do that
spin.
in 4? That's
Yes.
amazing.
You can do it while standing, too, but it's really difficult.
Yeah, I couldn't do
I
that
almost
in
had it.
4. It's one of my favorite little Metal Gear traditions is just like the swiveling in place when you have nothing better to do. Or when you're in the sight line of a guard but you haven't got their attention yet.
So Otacon has been sneaking around with this like this cloaking device.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
I'm going mad in
think he
here, I tell you.
realized-
Mad!
I don't think he did that in the original.
He didn't.
He has gone mad.
Get me out of here.
And Otacon sounds really calm during this.
Yeah. Man, you know,
I
I,
mean,
can
he did-
can appreciate the added production value and like more elaborate nature of these cutscenes, but I also think there's something to be said for the brevity of the original game's cutscenes, which is weird to say of a Metal Gear game. And like there are certainly
Yeah.
some exposition dumps that go on for way too long in the original, but like in this game every cutscene goes on for way too long.
Yeah, there was a bit more of like a simplicity in the original Metal Gear.
Well, and the way the dialogue is cut together, like starting with Metal Gear 2, they started adding in like these really long, kind of awkward pauses in between every single line of dialogue. Whereas in Metal Gear 1, they kind of just like rattled off for every line. And I thought that sounded a little more natural, honestly.
A ration with an entire bottle of ketchup.
There's probably more caloric content.
It's
in the
full of
bottle
vitamins and
ketchup.
minerals, Snake. Be sure to drink
So you
it
don't-
all.
There's plenty of vitamin C, so you won't get scurvy, Snake.
Here on the high
Terrorists are the same
seas
thing
of
as
Shadow
pirates.
Moses.
Yeah. Hey, it is technically an island. The only way to leave there is by helicopter or by boat.
Snowmobile.
Oh, that too. Yeah, I guess it is winter there, so you could just like cross the ice.
I
Why
thought
didn't
this
he
is
make
kind
it-
of an interesting plot point here, like how Otacon kind of becomes infatuated with Sniper Wolf, I think. Because a lot of these characters in Metal Gear are, you know, these kind of fantastical, like, unrelatable, like, super soldiers and, you know, these kind of almost comic book-esque villains. And I think it's interesting that they just kind of show, like, how a normal person would react to this. Well, okay, as normal as Otacon can be, like, considered to be. You know, he's not like a superhero or anything like a lot of these other people kind of are.
He's just a man.
I guess we can get into that whole deal in a later scene, but you do kind of see the situation like weighing on him.
Oh yeah, we'll see plenty more of Otacon and Sniper Wolf later.
Yeah.
Oh, he's even limping in cloak form. What is that irregular tapping?
Just the wind.
Oh wait, they left the handkerchief in his pocket. That's funny.
Wait a minute.
Tomato-based food condiment.
You never submitted to the torture, did you?
No.
So you do get the Meryl rescued ending.
Yeah.
I thought you said you let Meryl die. You lied to me?
Nah, man.
Colonel,
to keep
what
it
have you not been telling
interesting.
me?
Are you ready for shenanigans?
Oh boy. Man, I was kind of looking forward to the Otacon ending, but I'm glad you did the right thing, Trey.
Uh-oh.
Just
Oh my god.
So
Didn't know that could happen.
me neither.
That's amazing.
Is that an actual game over?
Oh no! Oh wait, no! Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
No, that's just me being super.
Alright, I was gonna say, I don't...
So if you fail that, Johnny's just like, yeah, whatever, Snake, and he locks you back in there.
Oh no! Oh wait,
So you
no!
have to do-
Oh shit! He double crossed me. So we are getting the Otacon ending, or are
So-
we? I don't even know anymore.
So you can do 3 sessions of torture.
Oh,
and I did
jeez.
not know this until this playthrough.
Oh
there-
boy.
There are 2 different ways to get out of the cell, and one's the ketchup, and I don't know if you've seen it before, but you'll see the other option.
Yeah, I've never seen the other one, so yeah, we'll
Yeah,
we'll
this
find
was
out
completely
together.
new to me.
All right,
It's
I'm gonna
literally-
go through this at lightning speed, so pay attention.
It's literally the same dialogue again. You've said
What a
that twice.
stupid
That's a
one.
lot.
I have nothing interesting to say this time.
I like to think that this happens not over the course of 24 hours, but over the course of like 2 or 3 days, with the amount of times they stick him back in there.
Meryl's just over here like, Snake, I need medical attention. She shot me like 4 times.
This is gonna heal really weird. God, how does she, like, because, like, when you see her in later cutscenes, spoilers, like, she's up and walking around and doing stuff, you're like, but, like, all of your bones and ligaments were shot through. How?
I forget, didn't Sniper Wolf, like, help her out? Or am I, like, misremembering that?
I don't remember.
I think there might be another Metal Gear game where, like, one of the, like, where, like, the female heroine gets, like, some mercy from one of the female villains.
I'm trying to remember. It's not Eva, is it?
Well, I mean, that is one example. Debatably. Maybe I'm thinking
gonna
of
do with
Peace
this?
Walker.
Well, time for another waiting session. Hope
All
you're
right,
all ready
Otacon,
for
any
this.
other ideas?
What do you got, buddy? Poor Johnny.
So do you guys have a favorite prison escape scene from the Metal Gear games?
The one in 3 is pretty good. I forget, how does Raiden get out of it in
He
2?
just walks out. Olga's like, I left the door unlocked.
Thanks, Olga. You're the best. So this is the ridiculous shit that I wasn't ready for.
Uh-oh. Snake just, like, punches his way through the wall.
I wish.
Oh,
Oh! Interesting.
It's our friend Deep Throat.
Yeah.
A ninja.
Of course,
get
he
a move
ridiculously
on,
flips
Snake.
away. There's like no way they could trap you in there. He literally destroyed the door.
Oh, but it forces you into the alert phase. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that count? Is there a way to avoid that? Because like the only other way is to use the ketchup, right?
Yeah. I don't know if that counts, like if you're going for big boss rank.
Yeah.
Of course, I think you're supposed to just do 2 cycles, so maybe if you make it to 3rd cycle, like you automatically lose big boss rank. I don't know how that works.
Well, I mean, part of the requirements are like time based. You have to beat the game in a certain length of time to even qualify for Big Boss. Assuming you do all of the other stuff in addition to finishing the game fast enough.
Well, I've definitely gone past that.
I like that they were just keeping all your stuff right next to your torture table.
Well, that was part of the torture. Just keeping
They
it
make
back
fun of
to
that.
just out of reach. And Ocelot's
They
a
make fun of that
bastard.
in the Hi, I'm Daisy comic. They're just like, wow, all your stuff's just conveniently right by the torture room. All right.
I love the little discretion shot too when he changes back into his sneaking suit.
Yeah.
That's like the
Oh, yeah,
Metal
the
Gear
time
equivalent of like the little leaf they put over a character when they're naked in cartoons. Except it's a giant like torture table.
So what I did there, you're supposed to get a call about it later from Deep Throat, but there's a bomb that Ocelot put in your stuff.
Yeah, just in case.
And if you've played it before, you know it's there, so you just automatically take it out. But it's still fun to have the call from what's his name, Gray Fox.
The ninja.
I just keep calling him Deep Throat.
He goes by many names. So yeah, if you didn't recognize this area, we are back in the tank hangar building, near the area where we rescued the DARPA chief back at the beginning of the game.
Did we, Joe?
Yeah, both of those bodies are on the same floor.
But our goal in this part of the game is to get back to that door we tried to get to before Sniper Wolf and her goons ambushed us. So everything we've done thus far, we got to go back and do again.
Yeah.
But at the very least, we have some new key cards to get some items we didn't have access to before.
Yeah.
There's a silver lining, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of just like a, hey, equip yourself now because the disc change spot is coming up. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's going to be really inconvenient to go back and forth between these areas. So just arm yourself now.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we've compared Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 a lot during this playthrough. At least I have. But that's just kind of owed to the fact that they're, deliberately made to be very similar games. But I feel like Metal Gear Solid 2 overall handles the backtracking a little better because it feels more like organic and built into like the way that game's environment is designed. Whereas in this one, it just kind of feels like Shadow Moses is a lot more like linearly laid out than the big shell is, and so oh my god.
Oh yeah, so that part, the
Mach speed.
I didn't realize.
Hanger.
I didn't realize that. God, this music is amazing. I did not listen to this when I sped it up.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think Metal Gear Solid 2's backtracking just feels a little bit more like well integrated into the game than this one does. Because here you just kind of get to a point and it's like, oh, you don't have the thing you need. Now go back through a bunch of rooms.
I think when I played this the first time, this is where I got the cold. Or did you get that later?
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
that was another thing introduced in Metal Gear Solid 2 was the ability to get sick from, like, the cold weather.
Mm-hmm. Well, technically not introduced in that game. It was introduced in Metal... Wait, did you say Metal Gear 2 or Metal Gear Solid 2?
Yeah, I said Metal Gear 2, definitely.
Metal Gear 2, not Solid 2.
Metal Gear 2 introduced it.
I'm covering my ass here.
Yeah, I don't remember if I talked about it, but you literally, like, I think there was one medicine item in the game, and if you got a cold, it would, pause the game and pop up with a little text box that said, cough.
That's horrifying.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't you have put Yell Dead Cell over this or something? Or I don't know, any of like the iconic Metal Gear music that they didn't use in this game for some reason.
It's funnier this way.
Okay, well, your playthrough.
So yeah, I displayed the handkerchief there. You get Sniper Wolf's handkerchief because she's in love with you for some reason.
Yeah.
And it incapacitates the dog. So like, oh, you smell like our boss. You're cool.
Well, technically, you got her handkerchief from Otacon because he loves you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. A token of my gratitude.
Why are they replaying this?
Honestly, I feel like this makes more sense in the context of a Let's Play than in like the actual game, because like there's a ton of cutscenes during this part of the game, but not a whole lot of games, so you're probably gonna like just like sit through all of it, and you end up seeing these Meryl scenes like twice in the same sitting. But for a Let's Play, because of the length of these episodes, you might not see those two scenes together for like... I can't talk tonight. You might not see the repeat of this scene for like another week. So we planned it this way. We're all geniuses, as you can clearly tell.
I wonder if she was trying to make a snow angel. She's trying to write a message.
Angel?
Yes.
God.
Meryl. When do you learn the truth about her? Is it here or is it later?
I think it's at the very end when you're about to fight Liquid.
That's an episode title. The truth about Meryl.
She knows that prisoners of war are a part of war.
Yeah. Hey, but Ocelot said we're not prisoners of war. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
I'm confused. Do I believe the commander or do I believe Ocelot?
Her dead father. Ouch. Should we talk about the Meryl Campbell thing? Because I don't think it's revealed unless you get the Otacon ending in this game. Thoughts?
Oh yeah, this guy's in the game.
Like what do you mean? Like, am I supposed to appreciate?
What's revealed in Metal Gear Solid 4? If you didn't get the Otacon in. Okay, the fact that Campbell is actually Meryl's dad.
Oh. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't even know it either.
No, I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure if she dies, then Campbell reveals that, like, she was his daughter. And then in Metal Gear Solid 4, she's like... You know, she has the whole, like, tiff with Campbell because he, like... You know, he and Rosemary got together and she did not approve of that.
Wait, he just said it on the screen. She's the Colonel's niece.
No, but like I think that was like a cover-up somehow. I know for a fact in Metal Gear Solid 4 that she's his daughter.
Yeah, but like, is she supposed to be? Does she know that?
I don't. It's Metal Gear. Like this is like one of the most convoluted game stories ever written. Like I don't know.
Like,
maybe they changed it. Maybe I've never seen the Otacon ending, so I don't know like how that's handled in this game. Ugh.
Well, we're not getting the Otacon ending. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, it's hoes before bros in this Metal Gear universe.
Mm-hmm. So you'll just get another bandana. Yeah, if you rescue Otacon in the end... well, okay, either way, Otacon lives, but, like, if you get the ending where you escape with Otacon, you get the stealth camouflage that he's been using throughout the game. But, like, obviously, since Trey has the bandana, he got that from Meryl the previous time he beat this file.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do with 2 bandanas?
For infinite ammo.
Double infinite ammo.
Yes.
I got... Enough bullets for both hands.
Yeah, enough to kill anything that moves.
Infinite
we
bullets,
beat it!
More than enough to kill anything that moves.
Yeah,
Press
this is where the
disc
disc change.
Disc cover. Replace the.
We got little bitty discs, so we gotta take some time to eject those. So I'm playing on a Wii, so I can't just pop the top. So I have to eject it very, very slowly, put it away, get the other one, put it in really slowly.
Very strange loading screen on Twin Snakes.
Yeah.
At least you don't have to install the game. Yeah, in the original PS1 version, they use like the same typeface and like animation for this screen as the game over. Whereas here it's just here's the logo. Here you go. Also, the disc change happened like after the Sniper Wolf boss fight, which isn't for a little bit yet. So I guess here it feels kind of more like they put it in the middle of the game, which I guess is a good thing.
Yeah, because there's still a couple boss fights left. There's the whole end game bits. Like, I think, like you said, narratively, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Oh god, I think I know what's coming.
The PS1 version, they were just like, we have to get as much on disc 1 as possible because of how long Liquid talks to you at the end.
Yeah.
We don't have space for all these voice lines.
Cam Clark is disc 2.
God. One of my favorite gags in MGS4 is when you're in the Shadow Moses chapter. At a certain point, you get a call from Otacon when you're in this like part of the area. And he's like, "Hey Snake, hold up! You need to change to disc 2." Snake's just really like distressed, like, "What? I can't find disc 2. What are you talking about? Oh, right. It's the PS3. It's all on one disc because it's dual layered. Pretty cool, right? God damn it, Otacon, get a grip.
Man. So, hey, wait a minute. Okay, so they acknowledge that they're on the PS3, but how does Psycho Mantis not know what a hard drive is when he's in Metal Gear Solid 5 on PS4? You didn't think of that one, did you, Kojima, you hack?
Listen, the retcon machine was broke that day.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this part sucks. This is one of the worst parts of the game. Like, I've already did my complaining about these stupid, awful, forced action sequences in Metal Gear games, and this is, like, one of the very worst ones, because there's literally no way to approach this stealthily.
So, I'm using a strat I got from speedrunning, but I'm not doing it very well. I'm just throwing stun grenades. I'm just, like, chucking them like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
I picked up the body armor, so I don't take as much damage in this part.
Right.
Because you're gonna inevitably take some dings from these guys on the stairs.
Well, yeah, the aiming is just, like, relentless here. But then again, I guess that's par for the course for Metal Gear guards. They just, you know, they can just, even if it doesn't look like they can see you, they'll just instantly turn and, like, kill you.
Yeah.
I'm not salty about the European Extreme Olga boss fight at all.
Yeah.
She's still over there on that side of the ship to this day.
Saying those same exact lines.
With the lighting, one of those soldiers just looked like he wasn't wearing a shirt, just like the vest.
Maybe he wasn't.
He's part of the Liquid crew. He's like, no shirts.
He was going for a higher rank by wearing the. He was going for a higher rank by wearing the naked fatigues.
Yeah, I mean, if there was any game that was going to have just like a random shirtless soldier with no explanation, it would be a Metal Gear Solid game.
I think in Metal Gear Solid 2, one of the Marines at the beginning on the tanker just randomly has no pants. And you can take a picture of him and send it to Otacon, and it'll be like, oh, this is interesting.
Thanks, Snake. Why doesn't he have pants?
Because hilarity.
Oh, Kojima, what will you think of next?
Oh,
Parasites.
I do know what's
Norman
coming up.
Reedus.
It's one of my favorite cutscenes in the game.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And we're not going to get to talk over it for another week.
Yeah. Y'all have to wait with bated breath.
Colonel, I found a rope.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll talk about the rope next week. I have a lot to say about that rope. But until next time...
another fun, stealthy, tactical espionage section.
Yeah. We will see you all then.
I can't wait.
Bye.